Drop it.
What's going on, you fucktards? How you doing? It's me, Gabe. I'm wearing a condom because I'm about to fuck your dad. Okay. Not really. I prefer thigh gaps. All right, guys, let's get right into this, all right? Let's do a roll call here. We got Raphael, we got Justin, we have Mike, Cootie, Love, Scar, Pepe, Lofty, Stock Lover. Can we chat Nvidia? We'll talk about Nvidia. Tori, Justin, Phoenix. Good fucking morning. Or go fuck moms. Yeah, you could do that too, right? If playing with thigh gaps. All right, what's good, everybody? I see over 130 individuals in the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Make sure you guys smash that like button, and new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And definitely helps out the algos. Oh, that's what STB says. So, yeah, biting off of him. Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's look at Nvidia. Someone asked for it, so I'm going to give it to you. Let's check her out.
Nvidia.
Ah, Nvidia, so sexy. Okay, so Nvidia, guys, we're looking at the 3-minute. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and break this down. We could also check out the 1 minute. And we could break this down on the 1 minute. Traffic light for the fucking win, right? So check this out, right? We're using traffic light, but we're also using thigh gap, right? And this is the way you guys will play this, and this is in real time. So for those who are procrastinating and wondering, should I upgrade to 3-year lifetime? Well, I'm going to show you why, okay? This traffic light here on the 1 minute with Nvidia, you go ahead, let's say you play on the retracement below the break of that level. If you got out on the first sign of weakness, $1.85, right? If you got out on the second sign of weakness, $2.49. 60-cent difference. Me personally, I like to secure the bag and make sure that I'm not too stressed out about the play, right? However, if you felt like you wanted to stay in this play a little longer, this is where you go to the 3-minute. And the 3-minute certainly guides you because you get the traffic light on the 1, but then the 3 minutes guiding you. You also get a traffic light on the 3-minute. Let's go ahead and measure this out. So on the 3-minute, we play it down. And that is a $2.68 move, right? When you get the first sign of stress here on this candle, this boom boom candle, after you break that level, you get the first sign of stress by virtue of RSI looking like it's going to break up. It certainly does. Then the histogram on the thigh gap shows weakness. That's time to get out. Really simple stuff. We have taken the game, put it on its head, and give you guys the best indicators out there, along with the most actionable alerts out there, right? Thigh gap has replaced the ADX. Yes, we've replaced it. The information is more actionable, far more pertinent, and more importantly, it is designed to help individuals go ahead and secure the bag, because there are a lot of traders, a lot of beginning traders who go ahead and say, well, I got in, I got greedy. Well, this is going to keep you from being greedy, okay? That is the reason why we have this indicator, so you guys can fall back on the rules, right? And there's nothing more beautiful than seeing price action follow the rules. If you're ever wondering why you got freaking weakness on the histogram, your first warning was this level here. You got the wick come within proximity, and it's telling you, like, bro, she gave you a little more than you deserve, okay? Do we still need ADX info on the Genie? It's good to have for those who, prefer to have the ADX or use ADX, if something that you're used to, right? But you're gonna look at this thigh gap here, right? And what you're seeing is consolidation. You got the bounce up. The way STV would play this, guys, is first show of weakness. He's going to go ahead and change his thesis. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure if you want this indicator that's definitely going to change the game for you, you need to upgrade to 3-year subscriptions. Okay. Now, some of you may say, well, like, hey, Gabe, that's not fair. What about us? We're paying monthly. Well, at the end of the day, I know we have casual onlookers, And I know you're learning the system, but when you're ready, you'll take that next step. There's no pressure. You can still trade with traffic lights. We're still giving you the alerts. You're still getting the most actionable Discord on the planet, right? Basically, trading platform on the planet, period. But again, for those who want to take their trading to the next level, okay, if you want to take it to the next level, just jump on over to 3 or reach out to Diana. You know where to find her in the Discord. Diana, if you're watching the stream, just say hello, and that's it. So, TTM squeeze. I don't really give a fuck about that. Eli, come on, TTM. Let's go ahead and check it out. Tata Motors. Tata Motors showing me her tata tetas. All right, is this what you're talking about? This? TTM? You said Tata Motors. Oh, wait. Tata Motor TTM Technologies. Is that what you're looking at? This stuff right here? TTM? That gap? Doesn't make sense. Anyways, moving along. Let's go ahead and check out the SPY. Okay. Who gives a fuck about TTM squeeze? Like, really? You know what? That's the reason why I have a fucking masterclass, right? Who gives a fuck about a TTM squeeze, right? What you should be doing is fucking squeezing every dollar you can out of the freaking markets. I really don't give a fuck about TTM by Moody. I just don't care. Why do you care? Why do we fucking care? All right? Go ahead and play with your TTM squeezes. And fucking noobs, man. This is why there's a difference between masterclass and a public stream. Y'all want to fuck around and find out? Go ahead and do it. I'm not going to. Seriously, I'm not. We're good. Anyways, let's go ahead and make some real money. I'm asking if the new indicator is like the TTM. No, it's not. Eli, if Shortovix told you it's not, then it's not. Jesus Christ. Okay, moving along. Traffic light came down right on the 1 minute. Literally, the cystogram is guiding you again as long as it's yellow. You're in put season, but you also see that the strength is thinning. RSI broke to the upside. You want to fuck around and find out? By all means, do so. But we look at the 3 minute and we see more of the same, right? Traffic light. By this candle here, you were warned. This candle gave you a little bit of forgiveness. At that point, RSI crosses its moving average. Again, we're showing loss of momentum. Now you're seeing price action do what price action does. Okay, let's go ahead. Go back to the 1 minute again. You can see exactly what's happening. We see and predict a traffic light happening within the next candle or two on the 1 minute. Right? Mark my words. The value here is 0.009. There you go. It just happened. It just happened. You guys saw this? You see this? You see this? You guys just saw it happen within the next candle or two. We literally just saw it happen, right? It's flickering. It candle close. It maintains momentum. You will get it in real time, all right? We're not going to fuck around and find out. We're just not. You guys want to make money? You want to make some real money? I'm giving you the best tools in the market. For those who are sitting on the sidelines, make sure you go ahead and check out Trade 1348, right? Learn the curriculum and start making some real money. Really, really that simple, okay? I want it, just don't have the lump sum at the moment. Hey, Crispy, I get it. I understand it's not for everyone, okay? Let's see. Sunil, you just joined last night. Congratulations. Welcome. Okay, back to the charts. Let's go ahead and look at our alerts. We have Tesla to the upside. Let's go ahead and break her down. Tesla. Let's see what you're doing, Stressla. Let's make some money, Stressla. Okay, so we're here on the 1 minute. So you got a traffic light. You guys can see almost immediately, you can literally front run the traffic light. Again, this is just being aware of your indicators, being able to read your indicators, and most importantly, falling back to the rules. Again, 1 minute, you saw the consolidation, right? And you saw the R side break to the upside, which then introduced weakness in the thigh gap. You're able to front run the traffic light. You see now we're in full blue momentum, okay? You go ahead and take this measurement right here, right? That was a dollar move. Don't be greedy. You want to fuck around, find out. That's on you. Our size already coming back down towards moving average. Next print of light blue on this thigh gap, right? And you probably want to go ahead and exit that trade. Now, if you want to feel a little more comfortable in this trade, you would go ahead and look at the 3 minute and see what the 3 minutes telling you. Now, the 3 minutes telling you like, hey, we're coming on down. RSI below its moving average trending down, RSI pivoting down. We have some very thin MACD histogram bars here, right? And we got an MACD cross. So what we can get from this and gather from this is either we're going to get some sideways action and or we could get some bullish movement here and a continuation on the move up until we get a light blue printing here on the thigh gap histogram, right? Get a light blue printing there. So we're going to keep an eye on the one, all eyes on the one. The minute RSI breaks below its moving average is done, right? This play is done. Really, really that simple, okay? Let's see. Hi, everyone. Haven't been as active on the Discord. Where's the thigh gap information? Moto Gabronius. Read and you shall find, but you can find it in the masterclass section, okay? Now, Ben Currington says, played SPY calls this morning. Went up 300%, then played the stoplight for puts. P&L up 16%. There you go, my friend. Congratulations. Please be smart. First flicker on the histogram. Light blue here on the 1 minute. Don't fuck around and find out. Secure that bag. We got our first flicker here. Okay? And JS Wentworth. Love you too, man. Okay? Let's see. Moving along. Let's see what's happening. Not with just Tesla. Let's see what's happening elsewhere. Let's go ahead and go back to the chart here and see. We got Google coming on up. We got Amazon coming on up. Right. That might strengthen your thesis here on the 1 minute for Tesla. Let's go ahead and go back to the 3 minute here. This could go either way. I really just don't like it. I don't like it. It could go either way. The 1 minute just gets me a little nervous here. This could go either way. You could see that price action. Like, I don't want that stress. This is why Stressless stresses you guys to fuck out so much, because you don't know how to read its price action, and therefore the thigh gaps is helping you along, right? We go to the 3 minute here, and you can see it's not very well developed on the 3 minute, which is telling you that the momentum has thinned out considerably. When momentum thins out, ladies and gentlemen, you know what happens? It loses steam, kind of like a plane not being able to maintain speed, and then you have a slow descent, right? Look at that's just my just how I view things, right? My analogy, you do whatever you want with it. All right, so let's go ahead and go back. We're going to see Google. Check out Google. We got Alphabet, and this is interesting. So on the 3 minute, this is wild. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you wanna find a community that's gonna help you make money, we're giving you all the indicators to make money. Okay, you get a traffic light to the upside, you ride it here. Okay, you're following the rules. MACD is developing here. RSI is above its moving average. You get that light flicker here, but you know that these indicators are saying like full steam ahead. The histogram here on the thigh gap recovers up until you get this next light blue bar. Now, why is this important? I would pay attention to this blue bar here simply because I just witnessed RSI go from overbought to retracing back down to its moving average. And so I would exit here. You go ahead and you measure this move. Guys, come on, right? That's a $1.85 move. You don't deserve more than that. You don't. You don't deserve any more than that, right? The market's about opportunity. Now, if you're going to go ahead and stomach it, the retracement for no freaking reason, just to come back to where would have initially exited, yeah, I find that a waste of time, especially on a 3 minute. Your exit could have been at 10:12, but yeah, here we are at 10:45. Why expose yourself for that much time in the market? The longer your money's in the market, the more it's at risk, right? So that's the whole point of this. We show you how to play the momentum and at first sign of weakness, secure the bag, right? And just don't look back because the longer your money's in the market, the more it's at risk. Okay. Let's see. Had a good time with Netflix. We're going to go ahead and break that down as well. Let's see what we have here back on the traffic lights. We got the Qs and the TQQs, and we got the SPY. I know everybody's playing the SPY and the TQQs, so let's pay attention to this. So you're losing momentum on the 3 minute here with the SPY, right? Look at this. Whoa, look at this, right? Traffic light on a 3. First sign of weakness is going to get you on this candle, right? It shows a little strength because RSI has not broken above its moving average, and you come right back down here, right? But then you look at the RSI again and you see like, okay, I'm going back for that moving average. And then you get light yellow on that histogram, which should tell you, get out. Don't be greedy. Make your money. Take your money. Really, really simple stuff. You guys are looking for home runs. The market's only giving you base hits. You can't tell the market. You can't scream at the market and say, give me more, right? Even if you got out at this level, you still got like an 89-cent move. You made money. That's my job. My job is to help you make money. My job is to show you how to make money. My job is to show you how these indicators and these tools will help you make money consistently. It's your job to follow. It's your job to listen. It's your job to execute. If you do none of those things, then go fuck your mother. I can't help you. Okay? So now let's go ahead and look at Nvidia. Look at Nvidia. Nvidia was absolutely filthy here on the 3 minute. Let's go ahead and look at her on the 1 minute. Okay? So here you go, 1 minute, Nvidia. You go ahead, you got this traffic light here, right? You wait for the retracement, you establish your risk at the blue pill line here, right? Let's see. We go ahead, focus on the blue pill line here, right? That's your entry, right? You could come on down to your first sign of weakness. That's a $1.83 move, right? If you're STV, you scale out here, essentially making it free, taking 50%, set your stop at break even. But then it gives you a little bit more. Congratulations, you now hit this level. Now, if you're wondering, like, it's just going to reverse on me and hit a traffic light, look what the histogram just did to you on the 1 minute. It clued you in the whole freaking way through. You also had a level that was established there that would have been a $2.40 move, right? Everything is being printed right before your eyes, guys. You just got to go ahead and pay attention. You will make money. I will show you how to make money. You guys just spend a week with me in a masterclass. It's game over. You just become a straight up assassin, okay? Like, let's rock and roll. That's Nvidia. Now, Nvidia is making this move up, but you could also see that momentum. That momentum, no bueno. Now, what would have been your first sign? Your first sign would have been that hit of the 200, right? That first sign, you hit the 200. How dare you disrespect the 200? Disrespecting the 200 is like disrespecting your mama. You just don't want to do it. You don't do it. You respect the 200 at all times, unless the 200 says you shall pass. Okay? But you knew you were playing this right up to the 200, and even if your entry was god awful, you could play the retracement coming right here on the sign of weakness or on this candle here, where you build up that momentum. Now, MACD is showing strength. You have RSI above its moving average during the whole time. We go ahead and we can play that entry. Play that entry even here to the 200. That's a dollar. That's a $1.15 move. Okay? You guys made money. You made bank. And if you're wondering if you're holding too long, well, guess what? It's telling you right now you're about to print a traffic light any freaking second. Next candle. Candle closed, you're going to get a traffic light. Or it's just going to flicker right there. Boom. Right there. Now we're in pissy waters. We got a yellow on the histogram. We've lost momentum. Let's see what's happening on the 3 minute. Now, on the 3 minute, the overall trend was to the put side. So this was in your favor. However, now we look at a 3 minute. For those who are playing the 3 minute chart, and we're showing you this here on the histogram, right? You got the traffic light alert in. You got the traffic light to come down. You played at first sign of weakness, which was this candle. Then you came all the way back up. Why do that to yourself? Why? To eventually come back to the same place? But guess what? How many minutes later? Right? How many minutes later? Almost 20 minutes later? You really want to go ahead and watch your trade for a whole 20 plus minutes? Even worse, like just uh, I'm lost for words here. This doesn't make sense. If anything, this is a trade that has become very, very inefficient. Why? Because what happens is you take the traffic light down, first sign of weakness. You guys know the rules. When you start seeing, right, that it's flirting with the 48 and it might reject, and it gets to this point here with the RSI, you can then re-enter back down and make even more money back down, right? Instead of absorbing this just to come right back to where you were. Does that make sense? I hope this makes sense, ladies and gentlemen. I'm really, really trying to take this game to the next level. And you guys need to be willing to listen. And I hope you're willing to listen. That's what we're here for, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and look at another trade. That's Nvidia for you. All right. Let's go ahead and look at Netflix. Netflix is coming on down. Let's break down Netflix. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you reach out to Diana. Get your 3 years. We ain't fucking around here. We're making some real freaking money. Okay. Now, here you go. Were we able to front run this traffic light? Yes, we were. Okay. You saw the thinning here, lost momentum. You expected it. You got to bounce off a level, comes right up. Now you transition to bullish momentum here between here and here. Again, you expected it because RSI was above its moving average and the moving average was trending up. So then you're able to sort of kind of front run this traffic light and then play it right to a level that I drew out for you. That was $2.63, right? Now you're losing momentum on the 3 minute. What do you think is going to happen? You see that there? Within the next 2 or 3 candles, you're going to get a traffic light back down on the 3 minute. Now let's see what's happening on the 1. Now on the 1, now you can really, really see how it makes so much sense. You could play this traffic light to traffic light on the 1. You would have made a lot of money, right? Of course. But here you go. You get the bounce off a level, you get a traffic light, you get an entry. You see where the RSI goes ahead and breaks below its moving average? You're still in good hands. Why? Why are you still in good hands? Because the RSI never breaks below 50. You're seeing weakness here, right? But you could go ahead and continue holding. You hold, right? RSI never broke below 50, which is essentially going to keep you in play. And then the histogram here confirms it for you. So if we go ahead and we measure this move to the next sign of weakness, there you go, $4.35. We're done here. Now, let's pay attention to the traffic light here. You saw how you lost momentum here on this candle right here. You had that complete loss of momentum. This histogram or the thigh gap just simply thinned out. Thinned out. You're able to jump in on this traffic light as it happens on the 1 minute. And then guess what? You go ahead and you measure it. Measure this out, right? That's a quick 88-cent move. Okay. Now, do I trust this move? Probably not. I'm going to have to go ahead and resort to the 3 minute to see what's happening. Now, on the 3 minute, we also see that we're losing momentum on the 3 minute. What we need to see, okay, is RSI stay below 50 and moving average begin to curl down. Ultimately, the MACD also crossing down as well, which confirms the thesis to the downside. But here's the deal. If you were playing put, you fucked around and found out, even if you got out here, you still made bank. But your better exit could have been here, here, or here and here. They both would have represented better exits than anywhere back up here. Right? It's just making sense. I better get some thumbs up here. I'm just going to kill the stream. I need this to make sense because, guys, we're really just, it's not that hard. Right? It's really not that hard. Okay? Okay. Let's rock and roll. Next up, again, the most actionable alerts in the fucking game. We got SPY cross down at 1054. Let's go ahead and check out the SPY. Right? Now, if we were paying attention to the SPY, right, you had the cross down at 1054 on the 1 minute. Okay? I'm also going to show you guys how to go ahead and avoid these fake outs. Okay. You could avoid the fake outs. Now, you got a traffic light here. You have the 200 here, but what did we talk about the 200? Don't disrespect it. It came up, gave you a little sum, right? Then you saw the RSI begin to pivot down before this weakness printed. That was your exit, right? If you came in here, exited somewhere here at the 200 where you were supposed to defend your trade, you could then go ahead and posture yourself or prepare yourself for this move down. Boom, right here, right? Very, very thin. Boom, move down. RSI already broke down. MACD is printing red, right? You would have postured yourself, entered this trade here, maybe even front run it a little bit. Let's go ahead and measure this, right? That's a 32-cent move, but that's also a very quick scalp. You do have a level down here at 395.96, which will give you a 40-cent move. And it looks like it wants to go. So here we have on the 1 minute, we got piss yellow here. You got piss yellow here. Okay, thigh gaps pissing on you. Okay. Once you see, and this is where I want you guys to pay attention to, and this is where following the rules makes absolute sense. You got RSI coming down, right? When you see RSI hitting these levels here, especially at 36.37, you do have to expect that there could be a bounce back, and you would expect that. Why? Because there's a level here, and RSI has become very, very much oversold here. There you go. Boom. She gave way. Guys, this is where you exit. This is your exit. I'm telling you. She came down. She flirted with you. You're done. Take your money. Be out. Let's go ahead and look at what's happening on the 3 minute, right? The 3 minute, you could also see she's becoming overextended. You do have a blue pill line here, which is a level that we identify in pre-market. So guys, if you want to know what these levels are, make sure you upgrade to your masterclass 3-year series, and you're able to join me at 9:15 as we draw these levels. The masterclass session was able to see these levels. You got the bounce, you got RSI coming on up, right? And now we're waiting to see some weakness here on the histogram. Guys, you can't make this shit up. Like, you guys are seeing this. You're seeing it in real time. Who else can navigate the market like this? And you guys are seeing this in real time. Who else can do this? Who else have you seen? Who else have you seen on YouTube calling out the market and calling out these plays the way we do? Like, you have not seen it. Well, okay, Pelosi, maybe. I give you that. I give you that, right? But no, you have not seen it. You have not seen it. Period. Like, line me up against any trader out there. I will dismantle them completely dismantle them, right? For those who are wondering did you guys see Market Talk? My port's up like fucking 86% today. You know what I'm going to do? Probably nothing, but that's a lot of blowjobs, right? Anyways, here we go. Back to the 1 minute. You got the bounce here. We're showing weakness here, okay? You already know RSI broke its moving average. That MACD was way too thin to even be convinced on the 1 minute, especially, that this move had any type of strength. So you're moving on up, okay? Let's see. Gabe, I can testify and say I've seen someone on YouTube before navigate the markets like you do live. His name is Short the Vix. Yes, Short the Vix. That's my genetic clone. Like, seriously, that's my genetic clone. Like, guys, fun fact, right? STV is really not white. You know, he just found that Michael Jackson skin cream. There you go. Okay, so let's go ahead and get back to it. I'm sorry. I'm telling you, man, this shit's just so random when it comes out that way. I catch myself by surprise. I make myself laugh sometimes, man. All right. Let's go ahead. Go to all right, Daniel Mitch. Daniel. Uh let's see. Let's look at that Tesla. Did Tesla stopped you out? Right? This wick stopped you out. Well, I think this is one of those situations, Daniel, where maybe, now that you're visually setting your risk, visually set your risk and don't give yourself a hard stop. I think STV has talked about that as well. We have talked about it. Don't give yourself a hard stop. And honestly, if you're constantly getting stopped out, give yourself more time, right? Let's see. Saw FCX on Red Light Runner. Looking to get in. 1 second. I'll get to that. Trader TV live is pretty cool. They trade live and call out levels and things. Another side to the trading coin. Absolutely. Okay, Joe, that's cool. But we do it differently. We make it super simple, right? We make it super simple. Very, very duplicatable. That's what we do here. Very different. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at FCX, right? That's on Red Light Runner. So that's the 4 hour. All right. Let's see here. No, this is daily. All right. So here we go on the daily. You're wondering if now is the time to enter. Okay. On the daily, you're above the 200. I would probably wait to see a little more thinning on that histogram, right? But if you played it down, you see that traffic light down? Wowzers. That's a $6 move in how many days? In 7 bars, that's 7 trading days. If you bought yourself time on this contract and played it all the way down, holy hell, you made bank. There's really nothing I got for you here. If you're going to try to front run the traffic light back up, it's not happening. Okay. And I'm not going to advise on that. Let's see. Tesla back up to resistance. Let's go ahead and check out Tesla. Tesla here. Let's go to the 1 minute. Sorry for all those levels. It is back up to resistance, but you're also saying on the 1 minute it's showing signs of weakness. This is another way of using the thigh gap here as well, guys, is that, you see that quick. It was quick, right? So it was traffic light down, right? Yeah. No. Now it freaking corrects you really quick. Traffic light back up. Now you're wondering, how high does she go? Well, she came up to a level, okay? Came up to a level, and that's all you really need. You saw that flicker to light blue. That's all you needed. Now, is she going to break? Possible. But check this out. If you played it here on that first transition, that's an 89-cent move for Tesla. Again, you got that light blue there. It's telling you if you want to fuck around and find out, get your ass handed to you. The only thing that's really saving this thesis here on the 1 minute is that the RSI is in fact above its moving average, but you do have this level. I'm not going to hang out here. And be like, oh, I got stopped out, right? What I want to do is go to the 1 minute and see if the 1 minute is confirming my thesis. Now, all 3 time frames are saying bullish. This is good. This bodes well for my overall thesis, which I could not find on the 1. But we have momentum here. One thing to keep an eye on is that RSI, current value 66.65. It's definitely showing some sensitivity to this level. There's no reason for me to fuck around and find out. Right? You're green. Make your money. You're green. This traffic light makes you green. You make your money. Look what's happening now. You're sitting there like, oh no. Oh no, she reversed on me. How many warnings did she give you since we covered Tesla in the past minute or two? She's gave you quite a few warnings. Okay? Just secure what's guaranteed, because I can't guarantee she breaks this level. Right? I can't guarantee it. 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Had to take that call. Anyways, there you go. Now you got another. Now you got another. Now you got another bar showing weakness, right? I mean, again, there's a level of uncertainty. Just secure that bag, right? Take the stress out of Stressla. Really simple stuff. Let's go back to these alerts here. We got Apple at 11:07. Let's go ahead and check out Apple. Now you guys are really going to see how these alerts and this thigh gap work in tandem. Really, really awesome stuff here, right? So you got a traffic light to the upside. We got some blue bars building on this histogram here with the thigh gap. We also have a level here, right? This is on the 1 minute. Now we're breaking it. We have some confidence. RSI above 50. We got momentum here. Histogram showing some green. Again, what are you establishing as your risk? You're establishing the 13 as your risk. You broke above the blue pill line. So now you get to establish the blue pill line as your risk. Does it have momentum to break the 48? Let's see where we're at, right? Clap 64 wants to know how you get that gap. Very, very simple. Upgrade your membership to 3-year. Reach out to Diana. So now, look at this. Beautiful thing here, right? You had the traffic light down. This is Apple. Look at this. Look at this. Traffic light down. Gave you more than you deserve. Then we get we got light yellow here, right? You fucked around and found out? Maybe. Ideally, you got out. Now she's reversing, and everything is in your favor for a move to the upside, right? Everything's in your favor, especially if you're playing this on the 1 minute. It's in your favor. So now you're looking for that break of the 48 here. We're definitely looking for that break. And if we get that break, we'll be comfortable with that $57.27, right? But keep in mind, you got in somewhere here. So you still have to visually create a level where you're willing to defend your profit, right? Justin, I'm guessing that the thigh gap indicator is the ADX. No, it's not. Yeah. Dust yourself off and try again, brother, because it's not. All right. It's very, very different. It's using different metrics, right? So here we go. You guys see RSI elevated. You do have a level here, which also happens to be the 200 on the 1 minute. Remember what we talked about on the 200. Do not disrespect her, right? 2008. I mean, I've been trading for like 13 years now, so just a little after 2008. Okay. I really don't care what they're saying about recession, man. Like, do you see what we're teaching you here? You can make money no matter where she goes. She's got the 200 to contend with. Right? Look at this. Look at this. She's coming. She's coming. RSI showing strength. Again, RSI getting to a point where she could be a little bit overcooked, and that's fine. MACD showing strength on the 1 minute. You're developing that here. Now let's go to the 3 minute and see if we can confirm that as well. We got to break through this level, right? We definitely got to break through this level. Now, are we going to get a thigh gap? Well, if we continue this trend and we continue the strength of this trend, absolutely. But you need RSI to stay above 50 here, right? It broke through its moving average. The histogram confirmed there was weakness in the bearish signal, so it could only go up, right? It could only go up. There you go. Holy hell. This is what I like to see. She's up here. She's up here. Now pay attention to RSI. Because if you don't, you're going to get burned. Protect your levels here. Protect your profit here. Let's see if she could stair step to 157.42. Okay? Let's see if that can happen. But you saw that thigh gap literally led the way for you here on the 1 minute. All right. Skidmark Production says, this is insane watching all of these live. Yes, absolutely insane. You know what's the funny thing? I've been doing it for almost a year. And now this is when you guys actually want to listen. I guess that's what happens when you lose your ass with AMC. Ha, got him! Okay, so you have the level here. You got RSI's overcooked. What are you guesstimating here? No, they're not twin brothers, man. You don't get it. You don't get it. You really don't, right? Now you got a call here showing sensitivity to the level. Who wants to fuck around and find out here? RSI got cooked. Now it's sort of kind of like, hey, calm down here. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Okay. Should those pill lines be in our charts automatically as long as you're connected to mine? Yeah. Once you make changes to your chart, you're not. However, I'm also using a different chart, which is a custom traffic light chart. So for those who actually downloaded the traffic light chart from the master section in the Discord, you're connected to my chart once again. Right. Um, yeah, I'm good here. You take this trade. Look at that move. Holy fuck. Right? 56 cents. I mean, you made bank. Who's getting greedy here? Who's getting greedy? Who wants to get greedy? I don't want to get greedy. Right? You get greedy, you fuck around and find out. Let's go ahead and see what's happening here. Right? You got a traffic light here. Holy hell. Right? Looks like the three's leading the way here. Is it? Is it? What we have to do now is establish a level. Uh-oh. Look what we have here on the 3 minute. There you go. That was your level right here. That's what we have on the 3 minute. And look what's happening. RSI showing sensitivity, right? Once it hit this level here, you could see it's sort of kind of like retraced, right? And he's showing sensitivity here. So what you're betting on is that RSI remains elevated and continues to push forward so that this candle could in fact close. And if it does, it breaks this level. Congratulations. Now you're defending profit at this level, especially if you came in on the 1 minute. Look at you guys make money. Oh my God. It was so easy. I can do this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Trade1348.com. Go ahead and get you some. Upgrade to 3-year membership. Go ahead and get you these thigh gaps, right? And it's really that easy. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Tesla. Okay. Let's see what Tesla's doing. Okay, Tesla. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Right? Oh, man. Right? First show of weakness. You secure the bag. All right. Show some strength. You break a level. Identify what your risk is. You make that move up. Cool. But maybe the answer wasn't on the 1 minute. Maybe the answer was in the 3. Maybe the answer's been that she's been in a call for pretty much since 8:24 this morning, right? She's just kicking ass and taking names right now. Kicking ass and taking names. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts about this, right? Here we have on the 3 minute, though, she is cooked. She is cooked. She got cooked before the MACD could go ahead and really develop, right? She's cooked before this green could actually develop. So what are we expecting to happen here? Really expecting this here to be a level you want to concern yourself with. That's going to be 192.88. That's a level I want to concern myself with, right? Okay. All right. Dimlitzen says, how would you play a put? Well, I'm not going to play a put until I'm told there's a put. It's really that simple. I'm going to play a put. I'm not going to play until I'm told. You got the 1 minute. You could see RSI cooked. I'm expecting to be told very soon. All right? Just don't front run. Do not front run. Now, for those who are thinking like, oh, okay, I'm going to front run the pivot here. This is where the histogram is going to keep you from making a fucking stupid decision. If you front run here, look at that histogram. It's way developed. Even on the 1 minute. It could take literally, how many candles? 5 to 6 candles before it decides that maybe it wants to make the move down, and or if it decides it wants to continue. That's right. 1348 flashlight thigh gap edition. Absolutely. Right. So here you go. You see that price sensitivity right here. Let's go ahead and zoom out. I want to see if there's anything I can find anything here. Maybe we'll find something on the 4 hour as to why she's really just, yeah, she's pretty much, if she breaks this level, it's rocket season. I mean, honestly. But as it stands right now, at this point in time, I'd rather just secure the bag and guarantee a guaranteed thing, which is your port is green right now. Your play is green right now. Right? Jeez. Okay. Back to the chart. Let me see something here. I was in a play. Uh, let's see here. Uh, okay. Okay. Let's see. All right, I'm doing good. I don't like it where I'm at. Okay, moving along. So that gap runs pretty. Michael Paso, no, it doesn't. It's different. It's using it's using a different metric, right? Using very much a different metric. Let me explain, right? You're already showing signs of weakness where the MACD is still showing signs of strength. They're not tied together. They're really not tied together, right? But anyways, I had called it in the zone with Tesla showing price sensitivity here, right? You want to go ahead and fuck around, find out. You got one warning, two warnings. Fuck around, find out. Go ahead. Protect your profits here, right? Moving along. Let's see what else we have with our alerts. Easy does it here. AMD making that move up. That was at 11:16. We're 2 minutes late. Let's go ahead and check out AMD. See what AMD is doing. Right? You got a traffic light up. You're in an EMA sandwich here between a 48 and a 13. Right? And the thing is you're already flickering light blue. You're flickering light blue here. Right? All you need is that RSI to break down below 50 and it's game over. Overall trend is saying 3 and a 5 are in a put. So we go to the 3 and we could see that before this thing starts reversing, it needs to consolidate. It needs to consolidate before it starts reversing, right? So we're not even there yet. We go to the 1 minute. This was pretty much a scalp into the 48 and then you're done. You really don't want to fuck around and find out right now, right? That you could literally be in this play for eons, right? Especially when it comes down to the 1 minute. And why would you? Don't be greedy. Traffic light to traffic light on the 3 minute would have been a $2.79 move. If we played it to a level where at first sign of weakness, that was $3.57. Jesus Christ. I'm giving you guys the cheat code. Do you guys not see the cheat code? Do you not see it? It is what it is. You guys don't see the cheat code. I'm giving it to you. Take your money. Really, really simple stuff, once again. Right? Cootie, thank you for being like the biggest hype man there is out there, bro. I love you, man. Okay, so let's go back to our alerts. Here we go. We got AMD up, Netflix up. Let's go ahead and check out Netflix. Let's break Netflix down. There we go. Yes, Morrow. I'll cover that in the masterclass, right? I'll cover that in the masterclass. Anyways, Netflix, traffic light to the upside, right? Quick flicker here on the light blue. I think I'm done with that play, right? So even if I lose this trade, right, which maybe you shouldn't have lost that trade because you were able to front run this traffic light here on this bar, right? The fact that I got my first light blue here was my first warning. Then my second warning was when RSI broke below, and then he flickered light blue once again. That was my warning. You could see how the MACDs are pretty much thin. So what's happening is literally moving sideways. You would have to go to the 3 minute to even get any real perspective of what's happening. And as it stands right now, there's really nothing happening. There's nothing happening. I could get an RSI break to the upside, but for what I see is just mostly flat action. And you have the 13 to 48 and a 200 to contend with. This is not a trade I want to be in. We go ahead and look at Tesla, and we see what's happening with Tesla. And again, that price sensitivity to Tesla. I warned you. I warned you on the 3 minute. I also warned you on the 1. Right? You guys want to fuck around and find out? That's on you. My job's to make sure you make money. Okay? My job's to make sure every single one of you are winning. Right? Now, Let's go ahead and see what the next game is. There's really nothing. There's no next game right now, which means that the market is pretty much going to go flat. And what we're essentially doing is waiting for another trend to develop. And given just the way the market ran, there's quite the possibility that we might see the trend to the downside, right? Right. Don't hold me against that, okay? But don't hold that against me. But it's quite the possibility, right? Especially looking at the 3 minute. Once our side breaks moving average here with Tesla and it starts trending down, you start seeing some weakness here on this histogram. You're moving down. Okay. Tie banks up 1.25 on the port. You're 2 for 3. Sorting sin, winning percentage definitely up with the new indicator. SPY flashing a 5 minute light. Let's go ahead and check out SPY on the 5 minute. Right. Let's go ahead and check it out on a 5 minute. Guys, this works on the 1, the 3, and the 5. So you got a 5 minute light, right? But the thing is that I don't quite agree with it until we get a retracement. Why? Because we have a level here. We have our side just seems to be pivoting down. I would say be very, very, very careful here on the 5. You brought up all the way up to this level, courtesy of the 1 and the 3. Let's pay attention to this. And you could see how you got the traffic light, but then the 13 and the 48 begin to like sort of kind of become parallel, right? They're showing sensitivity to this level. This is a level of uncertainty. Now you could have gone in here to here, entered. You would have done so with confidence because RSI already broke up, right? You go ahead and measure this play. You knew you were coming up to a level. That was your expectation. That was an 81 cent move, a stress-free move, right? You could have gotten in even earlier on the 1 minute. And of course, you're seeing this blue pill level here, right? It's struggling with it, right? All indicators are saying it's not going to make it, right? So sorting sin says was always late getting in before and stayed late too often. Now he knows better. There you go. Changing the game, guys. Right, let's go ahead and check out Google. And more of the same. You see how that momentum's flat? Everything's pretty much flat. Do you really want your money tied up here? And there's the thing, guys. I want you guys to get in the habit of securing your gains. Why? Because if you don't get into the habit of securing your gains, especially when you get the first sign of weakness here, and then you find yourself holding, and then guess what? It's Friday, and you're playing a 0-day contract. You know what's going to happen? Data's going to eat you alive. If you're playing a 0-day expiration on the SPY, guess what? Holding this long, eat your contract alive when you could have been in profit, right? Greed is what's keeping you in this play because nothing else is keeping you in this play, right? Nothing is keeping you else in this play other than your human want for greed. I mean, it's your human want to make more money. It's just greed, right? And again, he had no 0 days, but hey, look it. I'm proving why no 0 days. If you're not skilled and you haven't been doing this for a while, no 0 days. Okay. Now go ahead and fuck around and find out. There you go. It's just like there's nothing here for you. You made your money, you got out here. You're done. Game over. You're done. Game over. That's it. There's nothing here for you. You want to go ahead and force a trade, you go ahead and force a trade, right? Let's go back to the SPY. Break this down. SPY. Look at, why would you want this, right? Who the fuck cares about FRB? Excuse my language, Candace, right? I'm going to go ahead and show you FRB. Yeah, fucking shit stock. Who the fuck plays this? Who plays you can't even hold on. FRB wait, FRBA First Bank? First off, I don't even know which FRB you're talking about. Is a bank like does this look actionable to you? Moving along. There you go, guys. You're welcome. Look what just happened here. Do I rest my case? Do I rest my case? Right? The number values on a genie, these number values are the 13 and the traffic AMA values. Right? Understand the strategy to make perfect sense to you. I thought it was just funny. No, no, I'm sorry. No, it's not funny. It's not funny. Right? Let's go ahead and look at Nvidia. Okay, so even Nvidia on the 1 minute, you got a traffic light, you saw it coming, you had it here, right? RSI told you, hey, this move on the 1 minute makes sense. You had a level here, which also told you, hey, pay attention to it because when I bounce up, that's also going to make sense. And then you have this here is saying you need to sell right now because this makes sense, right? It's telling you is losing momentum to the downside. So if you would have played this by making sense of a couple of things here, RSI break below, the switch up here, right? Get you somewhere in on this candle. You're down $1.28 on Nvidia. You're done. Game over, right? You made money, right? Like, oh yeah. Listen. Look at let me be perfectly clear to anybody who's watching me right now, right? Because I got 2 minutes and then I'm done, right? What I do for a living is not who I am. So when you guys are watching me, you're watching me do what I do for a living, and I take what I do for a living seriously. Now, when the stream goes off, you want to hang out with me, have a beer? We've done it. Great, babe. We've done it, right? Anybody who's met me in person, you'll know I'm the coolest guy to ever hang out with. But when we're on these charts, we're not going to fuck around and find out. This is what I do, and I respect what I do. And as long as you guys are going to do it with me, I need you guys to also respect what you're doing, right? And so all this is just tough love. This is what I do. It's not who I am. But as long as this camera's on and I have to navigate you guys to a successful trade and I have to show you how the tools that we built out for you guys to be successful, if I have to show that out to you and show you how that works, yes, you bet your ass I'm going to take this very fucking seriously, right? I mean, what do I look like? STV? Go to college? Don't go to class? I'm going to get some shit for that one. I love you, STV. But you see my point, right? When school's in session, we're just very, very, very serious about this. Daniel Mitch will catch you at 12:30 and answer that trade. Maybe go ahead and call in and we'll help you. Okay? Right now, I'm going to get going. And Japan says, thank you, Gabe. I'm going to upgrade from monthly to lifetime. Reach out to Diana. You upgrade from monthly to 3-year. You're going to get this indicator, and it's going to help you. It's going to help you guys make money. All right, Candace, I love you. I know you're going to try and be better. But the game's different here, right? We make money. That's what we do. We make money. For those who are sitting in the back wondering, like, hey, how do I get in on this action? And how you get some more of me? You know, Sergeant Slaughter on your ass, making sure you're making money and not willy-nilly and listening to Wall Street Bets and all that nonsense. Check it out. Trade1348.com, right? Your first month is $5, right? So you get to get yelled at for cheap. Then obviously it's $69, but then you'll see proof of concept, and then you're going to be like, I need some thigh gap in my life. And then you will upgrade to 3-year, right? Guys, I changed the game with 1348, so much so that everybody else decided to copy. We then brought out traffic lights, which then elevated the game even more. And now we're giving you thigh gap, which has literally become the most lethal component to what we're teaching and what we're doing here. You know why? Because it's holding you accountable to securing that bag. Yeah, Dad, I'm already married, so hey, you got room for one more? And Japan said, my husband asked me if I knew what Wall Street Bets was. I slapped him. Good. You deserved it. Domestic violence, please. No, that's not a good thing. Right. Um, LMT had a predictive daily at 750. Let's go ahead and look at Lockheed here. Really quick before I go. All right. So you see how this thigh gap, excuse me, yes, this thigh gap, you had the traffic light and it came down, right? But then on the next daily print, you could see how it's like, it's telling you probably not, right? Well, the RSI clued you in as well. It is what it is. Oh, and she said he likes it. Oh, you guys are into that. Richard says thigh gap does pull it all together for sure. Absolutely. Right? Thigh gap can literally help you grow your port at a consistent basis and help you as a trader control your emotions. And that's why it exists. That's why STV and myself over the whole freaking weekend, we're trying to figure out how do we better assist newbie traders, but also how do we teach out a trading strategy in the simplest fashion, right? Spy trying to break blue pill again. Let's go ahead and check that out really quick, guys. You keep keeping me here. You don't want me to go, do you? You don't want me to go. All right, cool. Looking at the 3 minute, it keeps trying, but you know what I mean? Like, there you go. No, that blue pill line's there for the fucking win. Who, like, for the fucking win. Love you too, Wayne. Love you all, Daily. Daily, love you too. Love you all. This level is to 48 on the daily. Look at that, great babe. He found that out. Dope. Okay, DIA. Yes, it is. It is going up. It is going up. Yes, 3 years going up. So you want to go ahead and lock in your fucking price now. Tired of warning you guys, right? You guys want to fuck around and find out. Go ahead and fuck around and find out. The thing is that we know what we're bringing into the market and we know what we're doing is life-changing. So we're saying this is what we're worth. Now, if you don't agree with what we're worth, I mean, you know, there are other Discords out there. They're going to draw trend lines and give you Ortex data and just say, it's squeezing. They give you what? The TTM indicator? It's squeezing. Anyways, DIA on the 3 minutes, consolidating, pretty much nothing going on for me here. On the daily, what's it doing on the daily? On the daily, probably losing momentum here and just getting ready to make its move to the upside. Okay. Okay. I don't know. It might be today. It might be tomorrow. It might be whenever I go ahead and decide, like, hey, I'm going to pull this trigger. Right? You know, I'm literally having a girlfriend moment. Right? You know, the girlfriend finally has that conversation with you and it's just telling you, like, I know my worth. Step up your game or I'm out. Well, that's really what's happening here, right? This community knows its worth. Those who subscribe to our trading strategies and our methods and our indicators know that we're worth a hell of a lot more than 1348 on a 3 year. Ortex update on Trey. I don't know. Right? Open interest on his left eye. Too soon? Maybe. Peace.